If you don't know, now you know. Okay. If that's not black excellence, I don't even know what to say. What it is, what it ain't, it's your girl AMBREALERTT, and I am back with another video. Okay. In today's video, we're just going to do a story time. I thought I would start off the week with something slight because the last couple of videos were a little heavy, so I just wanted to lighten the load and talk about something, you know, that's really near and dear to me. So in today's story time, we're just going to talk about my YouTube career, basically. How I feel like my career has developed in a way that I didn't see it coming, but it kind of makes sense. And, you know, we're just going to get into it. So the topic is my first video camera led to my future career. So in this video, we're going to talk about this flip video camera that you flip. You can flip this out and charge it this way. It actually doesn't work, but I'm just going to talk about it a little bit, talk about how I got this camera. I believe it was discontinued in like 2000. It couldn't have been, maybe like 2012 or something like that. This camera got discontinued. They still sell these some places. We're just going to get into it. We're going to be talking about my first video camera, which is this flip camera. We're going to talk about YouTube. We're going to talk about how I got this camera, what I originally used it for. I can't use it now because battery acid has spilt in there, and we're not even going to get into all of that. But I found it because y'all know, like, I'm packing to move to a new place soon. So I found it a couple of months ago, and I was like, I should do a video on this. So here we are. I got to do my intro. So if you guys like all my story times, I will link some story time videos below in the story time series category. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're ready to hear about my first video camera. Basically, I got this camera in the 11th grade. I was still in high school, of course. I was actually in a college prep program. It was a scholarship program where they give you $5,000, $5,500 for school. The school I went to was the Art Institute of Washington. I went there for fashion, retail merchandising. I got the scholarship. I had to do an essay. I forgot what the essay was about, but I'm very good at essays. I was always good at English and history in high school. Those were like the classes that I excelled in the most. And that makes sense now because I talk about a lot of history on my channel. I was in AP English in 12th grade, so I was very, very smart, very, very good, you know. And y'all know that already. Y'all know I'm smart, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm smart. And in the program, we actually got a chance to stay on a college campus for, I believe, like a month. Yeah, so it was every school in the district. Not every school in the district, but, you know, leading high schools in the district went. So it was Thurgood, Ballou, Anacostia. If you went to any of those schools, make sure you drop your school below. It was HD. I forgot the other schools. I think that's it, but nah, it couldn't have been it because it was a lot of people I didn't recognize. But I knew people from Anacostia and Ballou. I went to Thurgood Marshall, so basically we all stayed on a college campus. We got a taste of what college life would be like. We stayed in the dorms. We had a roommate situation. My roommate was so nice. She taught me how to do pin curls. Like, now I'm the best, like, because of her, because she taught me how to do pin curls. Like, I slay pin curls. I forgot her name, but if I seen her, I would recognize her, but I forgot her name. Stayed in the dorm. We had, you know, to use the showers, we had to spend the night. Like, it was a whole college experience, eating in the cafeteria, go to class type stuff. So we had that experience, which was dope. And then they gave us these cameras. So in one of the classes that we took, we had to do a Where I'm From poem. It was my first introduction to iMovie. I had never used iMovie before, and basically we were doing it poem style. So every sentence that we said, it had to say where I'm from. So we had to start it off like that. I'm from this, this, this. I'm from this, this, this. Like, for example, I'm from a neighborhood that's rough in structure, but fundamental in learning, or something like that. It could be, less intense like that was, but yeah, it just had to like sum up where you from and stuff like that. So we had to do a project like that. We had to use iMovie, make it video style. So we had to record ourselves on, camera, and we had to speak. Most of it was like a voiceover, so we had to learn how to do that too. So basically, I'm just talking about how I first started using iMovie when I was in the 11th grade. So I had to be like 16 or 17, and now I use iMovie for my YouTube, and I didn't think I would use it again or need it again, but it came back, in the form of YouTube. In high school, I knew that I liked fashion, originally I wanted to be a fashion designer, but I don't know how to like make clothes. I knew how to draw, so that's why I wanted to go to like fashion school. But at the same time, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew I had more to offer than just that, but I didn't know where to start. And I didn't think I would incorporate anything that I learned from third grade into or the program itself into, now, because I'm 27 now. It's been it's been a decade since I was in high school, and now I'm on YouTube, and I'm going on my third year on YouTube, and I feel very secure in making this a career for me. At the time in school, I didn't know like what I wanted to be for real, like what was going to pique my interest, because I feel like I'm good at a lot of different things. So sometimes it's hard for me to just focus on one thing it's hard for me to focus on multiple things, because if something piques my interest, then I'm gonna do that. Like sometimes I'm not interested in YouTube, so I kind of slack, or my business isn't doing so well, so I stopped doing stuff with my business. So now I'm learning how to like create like a healthy balance for everything. This is the second to last month of the year, so I'm doing a lot of reflecting on the past. And a lot of the past, I feel like when we think of the past, we think of bad things, or we think of things that, we can't necessarily change now. But, a lot of good things happened in the past, and especially like being in that program and getting this camera and really learning how it worked. And, if I could make this work right now, like I would use it to vlog, but it would be perfect. All I would need is a tripod. It came with everything, but of course, it was more than 10 years ago, so I lost everything. But it doesn't work anymore, and I don't think I could. I don't think I could fix it. So it doesn't work anymore. But it's basic in a good way. Like it pops up on the screen. You record yourself, whatever. Like it's cool. And now like I'm about to, hopefully at the end of the year, I want to get myself a new like vlogging camera, so that I can just do videos on there. Because the camera that I have right now that I use for vlogging is good, but it's this camera right here, PowerShot, and it's a good camera, but I'd rather use it just to take photos. Like it's better for taking photos, but it's good for recording too. I like how the pictures come up. But going from this to this, like this is a big difference. This was one of the best investments like I ever made, was buying this camera, and I didn't have to pay for this one at all. So it seemed like cameras have floated into my life, and I never knew how much I was going to actually use it until now, until I use it every day. Like right now I'm recording on my phone. I edit my videos on my phone and everything. I always knew I wanted to be like an entertainer. Like when I was little, I wanted to be on TV. I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to be an actress in high school. In high school, I was in drama club. It's kind of interesting how some of the things you used to do when you were younger kind of play into what you do now. I was on the newspaper briefly. I was, yeah, and ever since I was a little girl, like I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to, entertain in that way, be in the industry some kind of way. I wanted to be on TV. I wanted to have my own show. And now I do. Now, I have my own like TV show. This is my channel is like my own TV show. So I think that's dope. And I would have never known like 8 years after high school, I would be on YouTube making videos that interest a lot of people, that inspire a lot of people, and and that keep me interested. You know what I'm saying? Like helps keep me going, and it helps me build connections with people that are across the world. Like I talk to people that's from Europe. I talk to people that's from all over the world just on my channel, and we come together because we all have common interests, and I love that. That's probably the best part, is like getting out of my shell, talking to people. And I used to be real insecure. Like I used to be real insecure, and I believed that I was a beautiful person on the inside, but now on the outside. And that just comes with growing up in a rough neighborhood or rough neighborhoods. People just be hating on you, and you don't like. I'm chill. I'm real chill. I'm real humble. So I don't associate. When I was a kid, I didn't associate that with hate. My parents used to always tell me that, like, they just jealous of you and stuff like that. And me, I was like, what they got to be jealous of? Like, I don't got the latest shoes or the latest clothes like they do. But it wasn't about that. It was about how I carry myself and all of that. And yeah. So I think it's kind of interesting how like YouTube and cameras have played a role into my life, and now we're going on our 3rd year. Things is about to be more lit. I'm so excited. I was literally just thinking about how excited I am to do some of the things I got going on. I'm about to be real busy. Like I was busy before, but I'm about to be real busy now. As I'm assuming that everybody is. Everybody's probably really busy around this time because it's the holidays. It's about to be Thanksgiving in a couple of weeks. It's about to be Black Friday in a couple of weeks. After that, we got Christmas, and some people celebrate Hanukkah, and it's just a lot. And then we got New Year's. It's the end of the year and all of that. So yeah, it's a lot of cool things coming to the channel, and I'm just excited to build and keep going. And I was talking to my sister the other day, and well, I'm gonna get to that in a second. I do want to touch on a subscriber. I think she subscribed. Let me know if you subscribe below, because I don't know. But Latanya McHale, she asked me, we were talking back and forth on one of my videos, and shout out to you, girl. And she asked me like, what is the first steps to starting up a YouTube? And she was telling me that she wanted to be on YouTube. She wanted to have her own channel. And I basically told her like that you have to have confidence. You have to believe in yourself. That's like the first step. But honestly, it's easy when it's not as hard as it seems, but it is hard. And I'll explain. Everybody has a channel. When you literally make a YouTube account, you have your own channel. You can decide to upload videos or not. You can just use that account to just look at videos if you want to, like most people do. I still look at videos, on YouTube. I don't just be on YouTube to upload. I look at a lot of other people's videos for, inspiration and stuff like that, and just entertainment purposes. But you can decide whether you want to record a video or not. But you have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then you're not going to record. You're not going to record. If it's not something you really want to do, you're not going to keep at it. Consistency to me is very important. Even with people I was subscribed to or am subscribed to, if I notice that they're falling off or they're not recording videos, I will unsubscribe. Because I don't like that. I don't like, especially if I feel like you get paid on YouTube. I'm just like, if this pays your bills, then why are you, if you get any kind of, it don't even have to pay your bills. If you are getting a check from YouTube, a direct deposit, then why aren't you recording? It's really no excuse. I don't get paid from YouTube yet. But when I do, I might cry because I worked hard as shit to get right here. And One thing I also will say is to make sure you know what you want to record. You know, create your own series. Is like, you know, as an example, I do. I have my own series. Is literally, where is that? Yeah, I literally have my own series, is, you know, written down so that I can stay on top of or on trend with what I've created so far. So there might be new series is coming, a couple of them next month or next year, but these are like the standard series that I have on my channel, and I try to stay within these brackets, and that helps me come up with topics. So I would say do that. You know, take your time, don't rush. You know, creating a channel, it does take a little bit of time, but you can't wait too long, because then you're not going to start. And I look at it like it's a job. I take it seriously. I do it weekly. I at least upload maybe 3 videos a week. I don't know how many videos I uploaded last week. Probably not that many, to be honest, but I at least upload 2 videos a week. My videos are a little different because they're longer, so or they're more like, you know, history. They're more about history, and they're more intense, so it takes a little bit of time for me to like write everything down, record everything. I try to make sure I have all the facts before I like upload stuff. But that's just for my channel. Like, whatever you do, make sure you have all the facts. Make sure you throwing in something new that nobody has ever heard before. Make sure you create your own style for your own channel. Like, setting yourself apart from a lot of these YouTubers is going to help you with longevity. And I've been blessed enough to create my own channel and my own wave, so I'm moving this way, you know, whereas opposed to everybody else is moving this way, you know, doing their own thing. I do my own thing, or doing the same thing. I do my own thing. Yeah, so I look at it like this, like, don't get discouraged about numbers with subscribers. Smart man once said, it's not about the numbers, it's about the impact. Shout out to James Baldwin. Rest in peace. Don't worry about the numbers. Just picture yourself on a stage standing in front of all your subscribers. Whether that's one person, whether it's 5, whether it's 10, whether it's 15, whether it's 30, whether it's 100, whether it's 200, whether it's 500. Like, picture yourself standing on stage in front of your subscribers. It's a lot of people. Even if it's just 5 people, it's a lot of people to like stand in front of and engage with. And it's a big deal. No matter how little the number is or big the number is, it's a fucking big deal. So don't let nobody discourage your channel because the numbers isn't like 100,000 subs and all of that. I don't think about all of that. I hope that you guys like this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you comment down below and subscribe to Auntie's channel. See you in the next video. Bye. Peace, peace, peace.
Peace, peace, peace.